We're back. I messed up on first game. Defense was in there, and then I threw a couple picks and everything. So, yeah, I was disappointed in myself on how that game panned out and everything. But, about to go into this game. This first home game of the season, I need to squeak out some victories. So, yeah, we're gonna go with this first home game of the season. Hold on. Let me see. Helmet. Yeah, let's go with the green and gold. But yeah, that really disappointed myself. I just gotta calm down and trust my defense. Not try to force anything.
Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Missouri State Bears and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you.
I'm auditioning for a head coaching job, so.
Before the game, he has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With a freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
I get the ball first.
The Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here
Always
he comes from inside his own 5.
like starting on defense, but
a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bison will have the first possession.
6 interceptions last week. 6 interceptions.
And here comes the freshman quarterback who
Can't do that
certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. He had a very hard time throwing it to his own guys last time out. A 6 interception game in the loss. They'll run this play from the pistol. Motion from the wide receiver. Delayed handoff. It's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
That pass is
starting
well
off good.
off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. Makes the catch at the 30. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there.
Hopefully my defense.
Who will go to work for the first time in this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not
so they got
necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
From the gun, it's Green. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the
That
blitz,
was set
you
up
die
to
by
stop
the
that
blitz.
play,
Defense dialed
man.
up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, that's not what I wanted.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Finds his target. At the 45 on his way. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Here's some daylight. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. You're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Come on, man.
Stopped at the
Y'all got to
3,
get back
it'll be
there.
enough to give them a first and goal. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Bears line it up.
That man was
first
dead
and
to
goal.
rights.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point was good. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the run, it's Marshall. Hard running there. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires on the move. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is on its way. Trying to make one miss. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hits inside. It's Green. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's a 20. He's
Come
got
on,
space.
man.
Touchdown, Bears. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Quick give. It's Ford. On the move at the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ford. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. Got some green grass. And they swarm him under.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Give to the running back. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
With the draw, it's Ford. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Handoff to the single running back. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Back's got it on the screen. Across the 25. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Sells the run, looking to pass. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, come on, man.
He did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here we go. Ready. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the defense makes the play, sacking him back at the 10. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
Number 99 on the field goal.
Absolutely perfect. Time to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Come on, defense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeps it moving. It's Green. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Give it back to him. A little space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Come on, catch the ball, man. Catch the ball.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. So nice to have these tight ends.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Yo.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught on the RPO.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
To the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Motion from the wideout. They give it to him again. Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Over the middle, it's Williams. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Sells to fake. Look out! He's going to run it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. You force them into 3rd and medium. Now you get a situation where you're playing pass, but man, got to do a better job of keeping that rabbit in the cage. Don't let him outside the pocket, because when he does, you see right there, he chews up 10 quick and gets that 3rd down conversion.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rolls right. He'll get rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
2nd down to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Working the middle, it's complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. New set of downs after the completion. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Marshall. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Earn your money. Earn your money. I just need you to earn your money.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra
Hey, that was
point,
almost blocked.
every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
All right, defense, I need you to step up. Defense, I need you to step up.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Rush right in his face.
Oh, my God.
Wide left, it's Green. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's why this guy is
What are y'all
such a
doing
weapon
to
in
me,
this
man?
offense.
What are y'all
Because you don't
doing
have to
to
throw
me?
it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play
Oh,
for
come
this
on,
offense.
man.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Driven back.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. Right side, it's Green. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Caught. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. The Bears have pushed it inside the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick completion to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Pulls it.
Oh, my
Now
God.
the pitch. They bring him down. The
Oh,
option
my
run
God.
to perfection,
Oh, my
and
God.
it will move the chains.
And that's exactly how you draw it up.
What
and
are you
that's why
doing
the
to me?
option's so hard to stop.
What are
QB,
you
man,
doing to me?
Draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Swamped immediately.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football in.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Drops back on first down. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking long. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the number 10 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Bobcats, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back to your game in Fargo. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Defense needs to step up. Defense needs to step up, man.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I checked in with Missouri State's head coach at the half. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running inside. It's Green. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Gives it.
Oh, my God. Come on, man. You were right.
First down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The RPO got him. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
That last completion was not exactly what they had in mind. Going backwards, they'll try to convert on 3rd down. Under pressure. Out wide.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man.
He might go. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. After the defense just gave up a touchdown, they really need to put something together on this drive. Knocked down immediately.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the right. Working the big fella to the corner. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
With the catch, it's Diaz. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Finds a crease. It's Marshall. He gets it up to the
that hole was right there.
line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Bears sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 2.
Turning on the Jets. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Definitely
Touchdown,
need a better
State.
secondary.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. Past the 50. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Fresh set of downs going up top. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the offense found no success with the backward going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Marshall. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll run him again.
Oh,
this
my
time
God.
they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Green. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down.
Man.
Mark it at the 48.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Yo, oh my God.
He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown Bears. Once he got some room, it was over. Now they'll line up for what
That play was designed to stop that.
When that receiver got
What are y'all doing?
It was all over.
And it's so
Y'all
nice
had that.
to have a
Oh my
receiver like this as a
God.
quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Cuts it upfield. It's Marshall. Defense all over him.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking for open space. It's Green. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Tight end now in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it.
Finally, y'all got back there on him.
I think he's showing
where was that all game?
On that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here.
Who are you telling?
They'll run it. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Hand off again. See some running room. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off play action on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh, man.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your
thought
ears
it was gonna
back trying
cut
to get
under.
to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
So here comes the Bear offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Davis. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe some room here. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming. And he avoids the sack.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else. But 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Oh, what a cut. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Almost took that one all the way back.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Follows his blocks. H. Marshall finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
And he gets it away.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
They'll run the screen. Nice move there.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Wants to throw again. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Plowing ahead on fourth down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. On the move. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
Ridiculous,
Well, after
man.
back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few.
Till next time.